Hi, I'm Mike Hennig, owner of 4.0 School Services. I'd like to welcome you to 4.0. I actually started in school busing in 1985. It was January of 1985. I started working for another school bus operator as a mechanic and worked myself up into management. And as I was working for another individual in the busing, I was managing the operation in St. Peter for this guy. And an opportunity came available for me to buy out a small contractor in Lester Prairie, Minnesota. So in November of 1994, I bought my first small contractor out. It was 4 school buses and a minibus and a van. Then in 1998, added Mound West Tonka, and then that grew into 20 some routes altogether over time with that. As I started to obtain more contracts with the districts we serve, on the side of the bus, each bus has a name and represent the community that we serve. So if it's Lester Prairie, it's Prairie Bus Service. If it's Mound West Tonka, it's West Tonka Bus Service. It was 2006, 2007 that I knew I needed to have a parent company name over all of these companies to tie them all together. My goal was to grow and service multiple districts. So I was sitting one day contemplating that, and I was in a Barnes and Noble and thinking, what would be an appropriate name or parent company that could be over all of these separate companies? And I was thinking and praying about it, and the name 4.0 School Services came to my mind. And I thought that would be an interesting name because 4.0 School Services can mean so many things. 4.0, it resonates with schools because that's a perfect grade point average, which I didn't happen to have in high school, but that's for another time. But it was a type of level of service and excellence that I wanted to offer all of our school districts. 4.0 to me means excellence in all areas that we work in, meaning that we take, it starts with our drivers and give them good training and making sure they're safe and they know how to operate a school bus and they know their routes, to well-trained managers who carry that message through everything they do every day, through our mechanics who also carry that message of excellence in everything they do with their buses and equipment and their shops and the buildings, that type of stuff too. 4.0 means that we're always striving to be the best out there. And that's very important when we're hauling our students around, when it comes to our kids. All of us that have children or nieces or nephews, we all want our kids the best for them and for them to be safe and have a good quality ride and nice equipment. And that's really the goal 4.0 is to exceed everyone's expectation and to do things with excellence and do them right the first time and have that goal to be able to be the best, and we can achieve it, and we do achieve that every day with the quality people that we have and the jobs they do in their own areas. And it's real important to just always keep that in front. It's not that, oh, we've arrived and we're 4.0 just because we have the name. That means we have to rise to that occasion every day. The excellence mission means to me that, you do things with exceptional quality and exceptional service. We have a big job ahead of us at 4.0. We are in charge of the safety and security of all of our kids out there. And that's the most important thing we can be doing on this planet, is making sure our kids are all safe and secure and have a good quality ride. That means from well-trained drivers to good quality equipment, safe equipment. That means they're all trained in what they need to do. We look at all the bus stops and make sure the bus stops are the safest places. Try to educate the public, everything. Um, we want to be 4.0, meaning with excellence. Anybody can do a bad job. That's not what we're all about. Or anybody can give 2.8 service. We're not about that. We're about doing the very best we can with excellence every day. Well, servant leadership is a style of leadership that we are there to serve each other and to take care of each other. And that's actually the last word on a lot of the side of our school buses, is service. We provide a service. And servant leadership means that you will do everything and anything to make sure the other person next to you succeeds. And you lead by example, meaning there's no job too bad or too crappy to do, meaning that you pick up the slack and take care of things, and to lead by example. That means if the bathrooms need to be cleaned, you're not afraid to clean up the bathrooms or to clean out a bus. But really, it's about doing things the right way the first time. I want to empower you guys to be able to do things right and to do things with excellence and have an eye for excellence and to maintain that excellence. And that takes some work and effort, but it's well worth it. And that's part of the culture that we're building and maintaining at 4.0, is to do things right with excellence. And through the whole course of life. You know, if it was easy, anybody could do it. But I know that it's well worth this. In my 40 years I've been doing this, it's been very fulfilling to see things done the right way and with excellence, and we can continue that. And that's part of my expectation as we continue with all of our people. And if you're a new employee or a new manager, is to grab a hold of that vision and run with it. And we'll do everything we can to put wind in your sails and empower you to do that. The 4.0 mission statement is to surpass your greatest expectations. And we have a lot of school districts, a lot of parents, our people, that they all have expectations. And we want to surpass their greatest expectations when it comes to school bus transportation. And so that's really our motto, is to surpass the expectations. In today's world, the expectations seem to get lower, the standards seem to get lower, and we want to keep the standard up with that. And the other part of the motto is leave the people, places, and things better than we found them, whether it's for a minute, for a day, or for a lifetime.